This week we start with a question whose answer has eluded sages, oracles, and marketers since time immemorial. How much of their search marketing budget should be allocated to paid versus organic? Well, Grasshopper, the one with the right answer to this will steamroll the competition. But more on steamrollers in a minute. Hi, I'm Matt LeBaron. Welcome to another Workshop Wednesday where we tear down digital marketing problems and build out real-world solutions. One question I get asked all the time is this: what should the proper balance be between paid and organic search? Well, that's what we're going to dive into today. Well, if you're willing to spend money on every click over and over again, then you need to invest in your organic strategy. This means creating content and then aligning it to revenue, like we always say. You can even think of this content creation process as if you're building a form of hyper-targeted earned media. This is media that you get free display of, but you get to hyper-target it to the individual queries that people are searching for. Maybe we can call this hypermedia. Anyway, you built it so you get to control the message 100%. One mistake I often see is companies spending hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars a month driving paid search visits. At the same time, they're spending just the tiniest fraction of that driving free organic revenue. This despite the fact that organic search, SEO, is the organic roots of any great marketing strategy. Now, SEO is a zero-sum game. You can only move up by pushing someone else down, and sometimes that someone is you. Even great SEOs can see losses if their competitors are investing more aggressively or more effectively, like Revvim customers. Another reason marketers don't invest in SEO is because Google has done its best to make it impossible to attribute results back at the keyword level. However, advanced tools, like what we offer here at Revvim, are able to help you take off the Google beer goggles and see what's actually happening. But what I ultimately find it comes down to is that teams just think they don't have the budget for SEO. And if they do have the budget, they don't know how to apply it effectively. Most of the times when I hear people say they lack budget, they only think they lack budget. They're investing in tests and PPC and maybe with social media, but they're failing to invest in those roots that we talked about, those fundamentals that are guaranteed to give better results. Now, in regards to allocating your SEO budget, modern content marketing has taught us to spend huge sums spawning out zombie content, that stuff that's never going to rank or drive any value for you whatsoever. Instead, what we find is that going back to your existing successful content and aligning it with revenue is a way to make sure you get a strong return on your investment. Only once you've already done that and you've gotten as much value as you can out of your existing content should you be spending considerable sums building more. Now, everything we've talked about so far has focused on investing more in SEO. However, there's totally times when people should be investing more in paid search. The way I think about it is there's nearly always a bid level where you can get a positive ROI on your investment, no matter how low that bid is. As long as you're delivering incremental value and incremental visits to your website in a cost-effective manner, you should do it. Unless, of course, the cost of maintaining that and managing it is too much. So what is this all coming down to? Balance. Both sides of search marketing suffer from a law of diminishing returns. In other words, as you're spending money on paid search, raising bids, and so on, you get less and less of a return for each dollar spent. Therefore, if you're spending too much on paid, the best thing to do is take some of that money and funnel it into organic. And the same is true vice versa. If you're spending lots and lots of dollars building out huge swamps of content, instead, maybe it's time to see if there's opportunity in paid. Ultimately, I find out that most successful businesses end up with something like a 60 to 40% balance. 60% towards paid search because it's just more expensive than organic, and 40% towards organic. Well, that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like. Oh, wait, I'm totally forgetting. Hold on. Well, that's it for this week. Join us next Wednesday when we discuss the advantages of flattening your CMS with the steamroller. I'm failing here. Okay, why don't you go up here and you take a shot at it, and you show me how it's done. Steve, show me how it's done. Are the SEO are the organic roots of your search? The roots of the tree. All right. Okay. Whatever. All right. Okay. It's goofy as all. But SEO is underinvested in, despite the fact it's the organic roots of any great marketing strategy. Well, we cut it off before I laughed. I'm not going to say it's a zero-sum game. All right, we're done. Okay, good. Okay.